Alright, what's up guys, and welcome back to another tech video. In today's tech video we're going to be restoring yet another Packard Bell, and much like the Packard Bell Club 40, which doesn't get talked about a lot by the Packard Bell enthusiasts, mostly from the UK. This one we're going to be doing is a Packard Bell 9021 XE, which does not get talked about at all from any Packard Bell enthusiast, mostly the UK, because this came out mostly I've heard about it in the UK, what research I've done on it. It's UK released Packard Bell, and we're going to be restoring it in 86 box and kind of having fun with this one. Now, I will point out that I've had some issues getting this one up and running using just the master CD and the boot floppy, because whenever I try to run this on its own, the computer will tell me it's incorrectly configured. I need to contact technical support, which that'll do me no good. Where I've had some success in getting this going is we need to set it up over the Packard Bell Club install, and that's the only way I've had some success in getting it running. And I've had no success in getting it running with the boot floppy and with the master CD without doing that. So if there's something I'm missing on that front, let me know, and I can kind of do do it over again on another video. But until that time comes, we're gonna be doing it this way because I know for a fact that this way works. All right, and I am gonna do my best to match the specs of the 9021 XC, and I actually know what most of the specs are. Um, and I'm gonna put this in a socket 7 board. Give the Packard Bell PB680 board. That kind of seems appropriate. It needs a pin MMX, speed at 200, and it requires 32 megs of RAM. And obviously, it needs an S3 Verge, but I am gonna go with a tried and true Voodoo card as always. And input. Last time I did this, it needed the Logitech Microsoft Bus mouse, so I'm going to try getting with a standard PS2. If that doesn't work, well, I'm going to go to what did work. But I like the. Alright, Sound Blaster 16 PNP. Alright, we're just Sound Blaster 16. I'll just do Sound Blaster 16. HD controller. Internal. Alright, make a new. Wait, hold up. Alright, now we're safe. Alright, let me just put this in my iOS folder. Alright. And we'll do the CD-ROM first. The Packard Bell 9021 XE requires a 16-speed Gold Star CD-ROM drive. Okay. And now let's fire it up. Alright, let's existing image. Okay. Let's get boot. Alright. We're at step one at the whole process. We got to do the Packard Bell Club restore. We got to do a serial number first. So we got to do. Alright, so this is what it'll look like from here on out when you see the 9021 XE. It'll have like the same backdrop on the mountain and top it in the house. So okay, so it's better to reboot the system, leave floppy disk in the computer. Okay. All right. Now it's formatting the hard drive, and I know you've already seen this part before already on the last video, so I'm not gonna let you see let you go through this again. So I'll see you on the other side, probably when we're doing the restore process for the actual Packard bell that we're doing in this video. Okay, step one is completed. So now we got to do is put in the other boot floppy. Again, if there's a better way for me to set up this particular Packard bell rather than running it over another install, please let me know. Because like I said, I've tried to get it to run with the boot floppy and with the main master restore CD on its own, but I keep running into issues saying it needs saying it's incorrectly configured, and the only way that I've found success in this working is if I do run it over an already existing UK Packard Bell install. It's a little bit of extra work, but whatever it takes to get it to work, I guess. All right, now when I did this all of yesterday, I never got it to say "Welcome to the Packard Bell Master CD Recovery Program," and it would say this program will delete all files on your hard drive. Are you sure you want to continue? I never got it to say anything positive. All I got it to say repeatedly was "Computer is incorrectly configured." So like I said, it only works so far, but that I've tested is if you install it over a existing UK Packard Bell install, which it's cool that it works. It's cool that it works this way. But I would really like to know is how I can get it up and running without having to do that extra step. Or it's not even if it's not even possible, then okay. But I would like to know if it's possible to do it without the extra step. All right, so let's hit yes. I'm about to reboot system. Keep floppy disk in system. Alright, so now it's going to uh, format the hard drive. And I will see you when it's done formatting. Alright, the restoration from Master CD is complete. We need to remove the floppy. And it should be a smooth sailing from here on out. In theory, unless the last time I did this, the Windows did not detect my mouse, so I'm not exactly sure what's going to come out on this one. That's interesting. We get a different background for this Packard Bell. We get like a what is it, purplish background. All right, so far it's scanning the Windows media stuff. Would like to know if it'll detect any of Packard Bell preloaded stuff. Oh, well, the mouse works pretty fine. So maybe it is might be smooth sailing from here on out. I've got the classic getting ready. I read that too slow. Oh, and now we have now yeah, now it did not detect the mouse mode. Detected it fine earlier, just a few seconds ago. Well, I know what to do. It's to fix it. I'll probably fix it after it's done getting itself installed. Alright, well, I don't want you guys to see this stuff, so I'll just cut it right here. Okay, the product key was successfully put in. Alright, now it's setting up all this other stuff. And there's like one thing on this list that kind of caught me off guard. This is the only Packard Bell that I've set up on this channel, and I've noticed that it has a USB thing it's installing. So insert master CD into DVD. Insert DVD. Insert CD-ROM drive. It is inserted. Oh. I have an idea. It's a long shot, but I think it might work. Nope, it's not working. Oh, well, that's great. But I don't understand. It is inserted. Of course, something always has to go wrong on one of my videos. Alright, Alright, I'm going to have to troubleshoot completely. Be right back. Okay, so it's been a couple days since I've done a part for this video, and I got it all set up. Got some of the bundled software installed on here, and I'm going to add some more of the bundled software that came with this Packard Bell. And at first glance, the bundled software that came with it is actually pretty cool. Alright, let's see if I can find some more of the bundled software here. Alright, here's one of them right here. Okay, so there's that. I know there's a there's other things to install from here. Ah, here we go, here it is. I don't think it's that CD. Let me go somewhere else. Ah, here we go. Alright, that's one half of the installation process for this, and now for the other half. I would say this is a combination of like the Packard Bell Legend 822 and the Platinum Pro 750 in terms of what they have, sprinkled in with its own flair, because there's one game that neither Packard Bell came bundled with, which I think is quite cool. Alright, I think I've done enough installing of the media, enough to do like a demonstration of this computer. So let me... Oh, wait, nope, forgot to... I have not yet, although I thought I did not get it to full screen stretch. That's more like it. Alright, so, alright, we do have a Packard Bell Navigator. And I'm gonna have to load in some of the games I just installed to Navigator, which I don't know how to get them, how to get Navigator to.
From Packard Bell. Your Packard Bell computer offers two computing environments to choose from. A navigated home environment or Microsoft Windows. Press button 1 to go directly to Navigator, or button 2 to go to Windows 95. Press button 3 for an overview of Navigator. Press the number 3 key on your keyboard for a quick lesson on using your mouse. To customize your setup and secure your computer so that more than one person can use it, press button 4.
Alright, so much like the Club 40 we looked at it earlier, this Packard Bell Navigator also has a British voice, but it's a similar Navigator look to the Platinum Pro 750. Has a similar looking background and all that stuff. So basically it's Navigator 3.9 that the United States have, but kind of UKified in a sense. And basically not everything from the bundled software got preloaded when I installed the system. Some things did, like in Carter 96 and this thing called Asterix, something like that. Then there's whatever that says, and I don't know what that says either. I don't know what that says also. Then we get the kids corner. We have Lona Demo and Microsoft Oceans. Then fun and games, we have Civilization 2 Demo and Solitaire, Hearts, Minesweeper, and Free Cell. And also one of the games that is pretty interesting, 3D Ultra Pinball 2. This came bundled with the computer, and this is kind of an interesting thing. We'll check that out pretty soon. But I would also like to know is how can I get I would like to know is how could I get games that I have installed in the Navigator with the to kind of not look like this, kind of not generic looking, to kind of look like more like Civilization, with a sort of a kind of like a cover like thing. Not like this. This is okay, but I will never have it look more like this. I mean, if anyone knows how I can do that, that'd be pretty cool. I wonder if we can start it off like... Nope. Okay, well that's not good. Invalid INF file. Missing text. I wonder if that's I wonder if that's gonna shoot us in the ass if we try to play it for real. Alright, let me just see if it'll take. Nope, it will not. That's a bummer. Well, since that's a no-go, Since that's a no-go, I mean, we can always do a game that we already did for an earlier Packard Bell video, Comic Zone.
Test 1, 2. Sega.
Alright, let me look at the controls, because I haven't touched this game since I last did that Platinum Pro 750 video. Alright, ZX, alright, and all that stuff, okay.
Test 1, 2. Sega.
Alright. This is also like a really cool game for the Genesis. Although I don't have it for the Genesis, but this is also a cool game to play. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's keep on going. Ow! Alright, well that hurt a bit. More like a lot, because that took a bit out of my health. I remember this is what fucked me up the last time. Yep, there it went. Yeah, that's what did it the last time. Anyways, let's do another Sega game, and the only other Sega game that came bundled with this computer is Echo the Dolphin. I don't know why I exited full screen, because I still need to use the same disc. Alright. I do not play much of Echo the Dolphin at all when it comes to Sega games. This is considered full screen? Okay. Alright, what are the controls for Echo the Dolphin? Right. Set up keyboard, okay. Sonar, Z, X, okay. P is for start and pause. Alright, cool. Okay. I'm pressing P for start and pause, but nothing's happening. Looks like I gotta hit go. Oh, we gotta hit go. Oh. That's different. Okay, not a very exciting game. I mean, you can just kind of... Oh! Alright. I don't know if there literally was no music in the Genesis cartridge, or I'm not sure about the lack of music. Alright, so you have to make sure you come up for air. Didn't think dolphins needed... Well, I knew dolphins kind of jumped up out of the water like that sometimes. I would like to know what that what's down here? Ah. Little FMV. Okay. Don't know what that all meant, but okay. Oh. Oh. Let me see if I can... Suddenly great winds of water. Alright. Oh, I can't go down that way, damn it. Only way I can go down is this way, but it's kind of blocked. I just kind of got ricocheted back the other way. Oh, there we go. There we go. We can ram into some jellyfish. Oh, missed. Fuck. Ow. Nope. Alright. At least we can go back up and regain our health. Oh. Whoa, okay. That kind of threw me off guard. Okay, can I speak to him? I am sad for you. I know not of your pod. What? Okay. Again, a pretty random thing to say. Another crystal thing that I can do this to. Oh, search for the key. Okay. Oh, it's not gonna let me pass until I find some sort of key. Okay, I'm kind of taking. Alright. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. mean, I hope that was kind of... I hope that gameplay was kind of entertaining at some level, but that game's kind of too confusing to kind of play for long periods of time. Alright, one thing I am going to see about doing, what I always do in situations such as this, is DOS gaming with the game that I have always tried to showcase on videos with Packard Bell and in DOS gaming in general. Alright, let's see if this particular Packard Bell can DOS game. It cannot. Did I expect anything else? No, but I had to see if it at least could. And to the surprise of probably no one watching, it can't. Oh boy, that's funny, but it's also, when can I do a video where I can showcase some DOS gaming? I mean, that's kind of funny though. That old trope is not dying today. Okay, since that's idea shot in the ass, we have to try something else. Well, this is a UK Packard Bell, and what's more appropriate than playing on a UK Packard Bell than some UK games, or UK dubbed versions of some games, I might say. Yeah? Yeah, the UK dub of Spy Fox 2 is simply required. Hopefully it plays nice on this computer.
Somewhere in the Alps.
So, Agent Gracefully, you're part of our spy exchange program from Canada?
Try not to say my name too often. I'm trying to travel incognito.
Actually, you're traveling in the Alps. What do you have there?
I got something very important out of a smelly dustbin.
Well, of course it's smelly if you got it out of a dustbin. You need a hobby.
No, not smelly. Smelly, as in the society of meaningless evil, larceny, lying, and yelling.
Of course, our evil nemesis.
Spy Fox, you've got to get this rubbish bag to Spy Corps headquarters.
No, I got a better idea. I'd better get this bin bag to Spy Corps headquarters.
Oh, and take this gadget from Professor Quack. You may need it.
What is it?
Dehydrated skis. Inside of this little pill is a pair of skis. All you have to do is add water.
And pray tell, why would I need a pair of skis? I came to get information, not recreation.
You may need them to get away from those villains. Good luck, Spy Fox.
Villains. Got any water, chaps? I've got to get out of here. Although this would be a nice cottage for a weekend, I've got to get this bag to Spy Corps headquarters.
Alright, so I do have some experience playing the UK humongous games. I have a UK version of Spy Fox and Dry Cereal. Had that from like a really long time ago.
Water, work your magic. The dehydrated skis are now rehydrated.
And I figured, since we are using a UK Packard Bell, it'd be pretty appropriate to play this game on a UK machine.
Feet don't fail me now. Skis, I mean. Which way should I go?
I always pick this way. Hello.
Which way should I go? Did you miss me, Chief?
So, you've analyzed the dustbin, I see. What have you found?
It's a box for a 1:1000 scale model of an evil robot. On the side, it says, "Some assembly required." Sounds like an excellent title for one of my adventures.
It has a mailing label that reads, "To La Roche, care of Chateau La Roche, World's Fair." Inside the box are the assembly instructions. You'd better take these with you, Spy Fox.
Gosh, you can learn a lot by reading.
If Smelly is involved, they must be up to their usual no-goodness. You had better investigate this World's Fair. Monkey Penny and Quack have already set up the mobile command center.
I'm on my way, Chief.
Spy Fox, are you okay?
Shaken but not stirred, Monkey Penny.
So, it looks like we're onto something big.
Yes, I think Smelly is up to some monkey business, Monkey Penny. And it looks like it's up to you and me and Professor Quack to get to the bottom of it. Well, you and me anyway, Monkey Penny.
I'm trying to remember how the demo
The smelly rubbish bag.
Well,
was.
of course it's smelly if you got it out of a dustbin, Spy Fox.
No, Monkey Penny, not smelly. Smelly, as in the Society for Meaningless Evil Larceny, Lying and Yelling.
Our evil nemesis!
Why don't you leave those assembly instructions here with me? Then you can refer to them whenever you're back here at the Mobile Command Center. And remember, you can contact me via your spy watch at any time.
Don't forget to look at the spy vending machine, Spy Fox. It's full of new gadgets for you to try out. I'm sure you'll find some of them quite useful.
Thanks. Now I need to get busy and give that La Roche at the Chateau La Roche a visit and find out just what he's up to.
Alright.
A spy key replicator cap. What's the key to this gadget, Professor Quack?
That's a one-shot camera like no other in the world. It's specifically made for replicating keys. You take a picture of the key you want to replicate, then bake it in an oven. The picture shrinks and hardens into an exact duplicate of the key you took the picture of. It can only hold one picture at a time, but you can take a picture over another picture. If you bake a picture into the wrong key, just insert the key back into the camera and it will turn back into key film.
Alright.
What did you say?
Don't worry, it's a point-and-shoot easy bake gadget. It's a good thing I need my fiber.
I know what gadget I do need at some point, and that'd be this.
I bet these are cool. Spy skates. They look sharp, Professor Quack. How do they work?
I've always loved the grace and beauty of figure skating, but being in the spy biz never left time for the years of training. So, I created these. You simply put them on and insert a diagram of the skate maneuver you want to perform, and voila! The skates, with you in them, perform it perfectly.
Well, those could help to put the villains in the cooler.
Right. My fault. I like these new blueberry-flavored blueprints.
Alright, let me try these at first.
Excuse me, sir.
What seems to be the problem?
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad tidings, but unfortunately I cannot allow you to enter through the service exits. I'm sorry, but I can only let cashiers with proper ID in today. See? It has the job title of cashier and a matching photo.
I seem to have lost my ID. Can you let me in without one?
I feel your pain, sir, really I do. Unfortunately.
It seems that I'll have to find a way to get the proper ID.
I know how to do that.
A free photo booth. Just one of the many joyous pleasures in life.
I love that. It's like we got a little pajama man thing. It's got kind of pajama Sam cameo right here. Oh, we can change it. That's cool. Alright, cool. That's cool. Alright, no.
Dishwasher. Fisherman.
No.
Wrestler. Waitress.
No.
Golfer. Tourist. Cashier.
There we go, here's cashier.
Dentist. France. Arena. Nun.
I guess we can be kind of
Arena.
a cashier cashiering at an arena. Alright.
That's not really my best side. This is a rather smart-looking device. What is it? One of those novelty gadgets that lets you see what you look like in 50 years?
It's an ID maker of my own creation, of course. It's a making identification card.
Fascinating. How does it work?
You place a photo in the photo slot, choose an occupation, and any name you like, then press the process ID button. A completed ID will pop out of the machine.
Professor, you're amazing. What if I make an ID card, but then I change my mind and want to make a different one?
Well, if you don't like the ID you created, you can make another card. Just reset the name and occupation, insert a new photo, then press the process ID button again.
That sounds like fun. Creating false ID cards is something only secret agents can do. And then, only when we're on a case.
Right.
There. Now I can make an ID card. Astronaut.
Nope.
Dishwasher. Jockey.
Nope. Come on.
Helicopter pilot. Cashier.
Alright.
Rudy. Trey. Dave.
Yeah, I guess that name will work.
Professor Quack's machine works perfectly. My identification card is complete.
Alright.
I expect that this will come in quite handy. Here you are, sir. One cashier ID card.
Oh my, I'm so happy that you were able to find it. Let me guess, it was in your other trousers, wasn't it?
Why, yes, it was. You must be psychic. If you'll excuse me, I'm late for work, and they need me in the restaurant.
Oh, I understand. I won't keep you any longer. I'll just keep your ID on file for you, Dave.
Keep up the good work.
Have a spectacular day. And if I don't see you tomorrow,
I'll still be here scratching my ass.
someone in the kitchen will die now.
Alright.
Ah, Napoleon LaRoche. I should have known you'd taken up with the likes of Smelly.
Sir, Spy Car has sent the famous Spy Fox to try and stop my plans for world domination.
World domination? Of course.
How about that?
Since you are one of the few people who could possibly understand my genius, I will explain my entire plan to you in nauseating detail. You see, I reversed the scale on this smelly evil dogbot assembly instructions. I've created a 1,000-to-1 scale, fully functioning evil dogbot.
Just where do you think you can hide such a monstrosity?
You silly spy, you're standing in it.
Of course. You've disguised the evil dogbot as the centerpiece for the World's Fair. Complete with a revolving restaurant.
One has to eat, no? Observe the means to my world domination. People buying tickets for the World's Fair do not realize that as they file through the turnstile, they are unwittingly winding the highly advanced clockwork mechanism within the evil dogbot. When the 1 millionth person has filed through, the dogbot, now wound to maximum capacity, will embark upon its horrifying rampage of destruction.
You mean it will catch itself on fire?
Once I have unleashed the dogbot, all the world's leaders will sit up and beg for mercy. It is unstoppable. It cannot be called off because it has no off switch. Yes, I have removed the off switch and hidden it somewhere in the World's Fair so cleverly, so subtly, that you will never find it.
That's what you think, LaRoche.
Even if you did find the off switch, you would still need the activation code to turn the switch off. And even if you had the off switch and the activation code, you could never hope to get past the diabolically clever security device located in the evil Dogbot's Achilles heel, which is the only way into the Dogbot's inner working. It is hopeless, Monsieur Le Fox. There's no way you can beat me!
You'll never get away with this, LaRoche.
Oh, I think I will. And now, Monsieur Spy Fox, adieu.
Judging by those monstrous metallic molars, I've been imprisoned in the Dogbot's mouth. How humiliating. I must find a way out of this cell, so I can stop that evil roach. If only I could reach that fire escape through these teeth. I can gather information about LaRoche with this talk balloon.
Alright, let's take a look at this.
LaRoche's thugs didn't follow the assembly instructions closely enough. They seem to have left a few gears missing out of this contraption. This gear must go somewhere in here.
Okay, I don't know why it's not.
The gears in this cavity of the Dogbot's tooth look like they may lead me to freedom. Unless LaRoche knows a good Dogbot dentist, this mechanism won't work properly without all the missing gears in place.
Alright.
I bet this loose gear is supposed to go somewhere.
For some weird reason, it's not responding to the clicks. So I'm just gonna have to say quit and I'm gonna try 3D Ultra Pinball again, but not the Packard Bell disc. There's another disc I'm gonna try before calling it quits on this thing. Alright, I believe the game was Creep Night. Yeah, it's not gonna do it. Even with a different disc, it won't do it. So, a nice try, but it's not gonna do it. So, before we head off, I do need to do one other thing. Where is it? I have it here. Media. There we go. Canyon. Civic Canyon test. Alright. Alright, this just kind of wraps up the video of the Packard Bell 9021 XC. The demonstration of this computer would have gone longer had this computer could have done some DOS gaming, but in typical me showcasing a Packard Bell, we can't show off any DOS games. Maybe if I showcase a different computer brand that's not Packard Bell, DOS gaming would be a possibility. But maybe for the next computer video I do, it will be something different, like a Compaq or something like that, or an HP, because I've done like 2 Packard Bell videos so far this summer. Maybe time to showcase a computer brand that I grew up with. But anyways, I do hope you guys did enjoy this Packard Bell video. I might have to slow down on the video making that I do for this channel, because if any of you watch me go to school, school will be starting back up, and I gotta get ready for that. So anyways, and all the other playthroughs that I do, Ghost of Tsushima and Assassin's Creed Syndicate, those will be coming back, soon, but all in good time. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this computer video. There's more to come. Until next time, I'll see you around. See ya.